14 and a half years ago, Jane and I made the decision to jump in with both feet in this exciting adventure called pastoring a church. And so as we began to step out into this incredible venture, one of the things that we decided was we had to have a church that our kids liked. Like, that was our #1 barometer. And so what that translated into was a church that was culturally relevant, that it would speak into their lives as well as into ours. So this translated into the type of worship music we used, even the dress that we would wear in church. It translated into the message, that it had to be biblically relevant, but spoke a message that brought true transformation of hearts and transformation of lives. But this also meant that the ministry had to focus on all generations. We had to have a ministry that loved on the babies all the way up to having a relevant message for those that are seasoned veterans that have walked around the block a few times more than we had. What was the great thing for us to see at the end was that our 2 oldest sons that are grown now are still serving in the church, that they love Jesus and they're following Him. Man, we are so excited about that. And now we have 2 young adopted daughters, and they love Jesus, and they're excited every time we come to church because it's speaking into their hearts. That to us is a win. So the second thing that we wanted in the church was we wanted it to be truly missional. And what that means is the church needs to motivate people to actually join in on Jesus' invitation that He gave to the disciples in Matthew 10. And that's to go into the world, proclaim the good news, heal the sick, cast out demons, and raise the dead. In other words, what we discovered was that there was much more to the Christian life than just showing up to church on Sunday. That we saw the need for us to literally train and equip people to how to go and do the stuff, as John Wimber coined the phrase. And so we wanted to teach people how to have a missional lifestyle, that everyone has their own circle of influence, and in their own circle of influence, how they can bring in acts of compassion into the lives of the people that they know every day and bring transformational change, eternal change in their lives. And so for me, what that translates into is I really look at my lifestyle as being missional. So when I'm coaching Gracie's U6 soccer team, I'm being cognizant that I'm there as a representative of Christ. I'm there to love those girls like Jesus would love them. And I'm there to be a support and love the parents so that the parents can see Jesus in us. I meet people at the coffee shop, and as I'm hanging out at the coffee shop studying, I ask the Lord, use this time to help me to engage in people relationally. And so every part of my life is a part of being a missional person, and this is what we want everyone to understand and to learn. The third thing is that we want people to grow to truly be disciples of Jesus Christ. That when they follow the Lord, as they grow in their love for Him and follow Him, what they begin to see is the light comes on, that all of a sudden they realize that they are called by Jesus Christ to follow Him to make an eternal change in their world. And when that happens, I think that's when the church really becomes the church. I love what Bill Hybels coined, and he said that the church is the hope for the world. We want Canyon View Vineyard Church to be the hope of not only the Grand Valley, but of the 4 corners of the world. And we're inviting you to come join us on this incredible adventure.